Thanks, John. More on the AMLO call, you mentioned that part of the discussion will be about the root causes of migration. It's something that other administrations have tried to tackle. It's something that this administration has tried to tackle. Earlier this year, there was a $4 billion announcement. Have those efforts in this administration made any noticeable difference when you talk about the spikes that we've been seeing?
Noticeable difference
in migration flows?
Well, we've obviously, as I just said, in recent weeks and months now seen a spike, a significant spike in the migratory flow and the presence at the border. And that's one of the reasons why the two leaders thought it was important to talk today. And it's another reason why we're going to be sending down a team here in coming days very soon to speak with President Lopez Obrador and his team about trying to see what we can do to better stem this. I think before the recent big surge, there was a general decline in some of the migrant flows. Again, not perfect, not saying that it was down to a level that was comfortable for anybody, but there had been a decline. And so we want to see that same effort being applied again as a team going forward, and we'll see where that goes. But we're working on this really hard.
How successful would you say the administration's efforts to stem root flow, to get to the root causes of migration have been?
We believe that we've done a good job working with our partners in the region to try to get at some of the root causes, including political instability and crime. There is more that needs to be done. And I think it's important, again, as I said earlier, to keep this in perspective. You are seeing more people on the move for a variety of reasons across in this hemisphere than since World War II. I mean, it's a historic level of migration, and there's a lot of reasons for it, and we're not the only country that's facing this flow. So it's back to the question about alliances and partnerships. A way to get at this is to work with neighboring nations to try to get at these root causes at the same time working on our own immigration process here in the policies here in the country and getting at reform, as well as working on border security. And that's why the president asked for $6 billion in the supplemental funding.
Just really quickly, do you think that how close do you think Israel is in its mission to destroying Hamas?
That's a question that you should put to the IDF.
And then you have Paul Whelan.